so this is the boys' room right now. I have like moved some things around, put some things in the, what's this, crib? I can't talk today. I've already put some mud on the walls. I don't even know if you guys will be able to see that because it is starting to dry. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So I just had to sand that down. On this back wall here, let's see if we can get it to focus. On this back wall here, I'm going to do a board and batten wall just to give it some kind of like an accent wall or something fun for them. Well, it's not really fun, but I think it'll look nice on this back wall here. And then I did get his toddler bed, but I don't know if he's ready for it yet because he is autistic. So I just don't think he's ready for the toddler bed yet, but I do have it. So I think we're still going to be sticking with the crib. And then Chase's bed, it's going to stay the same. We just got this one. But yeah, so we're going to be painting this room. The top half of up here is going to be Sherwin-Williams alabaster, and then the rest of the walls will be alabaster. Sorry about that, he's just bouncing on the bed. And then the bottom half of the like board and batten wall is going to be accessible beige by Sherwin-Williams. So that's what we're working on today. We're gonna start working on this bedroom. Hopefully I can get a lot of the painting done. I don't know if I'll get it all done because it is a big room, but we're gonna start working on this room. Okay, so I have finished the boys' room for the most part, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So this is what it looks like. Just a quick overview. And then this is their dresser. But quickly, I want to say there's a lot of wood tones in here, so I may or may not paint some of these things. I kind of like the color of this, so I'm not sure if I'll change that. But that against the bed is kind of weird and wonky. And then on this side, it's also like a wood dresser against two like wood doors and things. So I find that to be a little odd as well. Sorry, I just need to close the window because the cars were driving by and you could hear it. But yeah, I thought that this kind of looked a little wonky, so I may or may not paint this dresser. I might paint it the same beige color that I have on the board and batten. It is Accessible Beige by Sherwin-Williams. So I may paint it that color, but yeah, that's kind of how it's looking so far. But we'll start on this corner and kind of go over everything. I got this map from Etsy. It was from Cooper's old bedroom. And then his crib is the one he's had since before he was born. I got that from Wayfair. The bedding that I have in here is from H&M. That little duck is from H&M. This pillow is from Etsy. The basket down here with some toys in it is from HomeSense. And then the toy bin is from Amazon. And then we have this chalkboard from Amazon, and this pendant garland is from H&M. And I did this board and batten, and I'm absolutely loving how it all like turned out. And like I said, the beige color is Accessible Beige. Chase's bed is from Wayfair. His bedding is from H&M, and then the white duvet cover is from IKEA. This little shelf I thrifted and painted. I think the shelf came from Michael's, and then it just has some books on there. And then this little silhouette was one that was hanging in Cooper's room when at our old house. So I have some books up there, and that Skinamarink is something that we used to, or was a show, I think, with Sharon Lois and Bran when I was a kid. So I found that book at Costco a couple years ago now, and I just love it. I think it's so cute because it reminds me of my childhood. And then the green blanket on here is also from H&M. And then I just have a dirty clothes basket over here that I got from, I think, HomeSense. And then over to the dresser. The dresser is something that I've had since I was a kid, basically. So that's just something that we just kept and is now used for the boys' clothes. I do have some of Chase's clothes in here. That is a mess. I'm not even going to show you. It's like so disorganized. It's a little cray-cray in there. So we're not going to show you that. I do need to organize that eventually though. But most of their clothes are in here. Like Cooper's clothes are in the two bottom ones. And then yeah, so this lamp, or like banker's lamp, is one that I thrifted a few videos back. And then this little basket is one that I thrifted. This little Peter Rabbit came from Amazon. I have some vintage books. I also have some children's vintage books coming, which I'm excited about because I want to like put like children's vintage books in here. I think that'll be really nice. And then I just have a fan. And then this print is one that my mother-in-law printed or thrifted for me in Nova Scotia, but it was in a different frame, and I took it out and put it in this frame just because I liked the frame a little better. So I have that, and this is what the little dresser area looks like. And then I have some hooks on the back of their door. I'm just hanging up some of Cooper's sweaters that we use when we go for walks and things, just so I can grab them quickly. And then I was thinking, because the door opens like maybe to about here, I was thinking of putting a couple little hooks on there just to hold some other things that we may or may not need. But yeah, that's kind of like what it's looking like so far. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. The only thing I said is like there's so many different color wood tones in here that I don't know, I might paint some of this stuff just to make it like flow together a little better, I guess. And then oh, and this little round rug is from Cooper's old room. I got that from Wayfair, I believe, as well. I was thinking of doing like a bigger rug in here or something, but I'm not really sure. I find we had a rug downstairs on carpet, and it just kept like bunching up in areas, so it was kind of like hard to keep it flat and not like from bunching up. So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below, because I would love to have like a nice like big rug in here to hide some of this, like, it looks kind of beigey on camera, but it's like more of a pinkish beige. So I would love to hide some of that, but let me know if you guys have any recommendations of like what I can do for a rug in here, because the one that we had downstairs, like I said, was like, would bunch up and it was just really frustrating. So anyways, yeah, that is everything.